So you want to have a successful life, have that dream car, have that dream house, lots of money, lots of happiness. You want a successful life, right, for your future. So stop. Stop listening to these unmotivated, unhappy people that tell you that your 20s is the best time to have fun. Go to parties, go to bars, sleep with a lot of women because we're too young for a relationship, do a lot of drugs. Oh yeah, our 20s, that's the time to have fun. Yeah, I hear this all the time. I hear this all the time. Your 20s is the time to have fun. Let me tell you the truth. It's not. Your 20s is the time to build your future self up for success. Let me say that again. Your 20s is the time to build your future self up for success. A lot of people think that, like, in their 20s, they're young. They have a lot of time to do all these things and stuff like that, go to parties and stuff like that, because they don't see themselves as like 35, 42, 62. They don't see themselves as that age. you know they think that, like, they're young, they're invincible. I can do all these bad habits and get away with it. Let me tell you this. You are no different from a 55-year-old. You are no different from a 72-year-old. You are no different from an 89-year-old. You are just as fragile. You're probably even more fragile because your 20s, your habits, your lifestyle, that what sets up your future, your 30s and 40s. 20s are very crucial and they've been taken for granted. Are you serious about your goals? Do you see yourself living your dream life? Do you wake up every morning from that bed having the determination to go after your goals, to do the right things, to do the right habits for yourself, for a better life, versus all you're doing is smoking, partying, chasing women who don't even care for you, and you're drinking your 20s away? You're going to be, you're 24 now, right? Next thing you know is you wake up from that bed and you're 37. Overweight, sad, depressed, still working for someone else. You have so many regrets. I could have, I should have, I would have. I see a lot of YouTubers saying that, man, I regret wasting my 20s. I regret wasting so much time. And a lot of people commenting, man, I relate to that too because I wasted my 20s. It's so sad for me to see a community of people, young people, that wasted their true potential all this time. They had all this time to build their foundation up, to build themselves up, their future self, and they have regrets. Your 20s is the time to build your future self up. A lot of people have jobs, right? They go to, like, all right, let's say that a university, right? Or 4-year college, or a 2-year associates, no, bachelor's. They're going for, like, accounting. And I'm like, all right, do you like doing it? I always ask someone, do you like doing what you're doing? I said, no, I don't like studying. I don't like doing this. So why do you put yourself through those 4 years of doing something that you don't even want to do? You're wasting all this time doing something that you don't want to do. And when you get the degree, a piece of paper that you don't even care for, you get the job, and what are you going to do? Work there for 10, 20 plus years? Miserable? Yeah, the money might be good, but are you happy with yourself? Are you happy working that job? People push through Monday through Friday, to live on the weekends, to drink their problems away, to do all these drugs, to sleep with a lot of women. Instant gratification. And they wake up on Monday morning going to a job they don't even like going to. Why do you do this for yourself? Why do you do this to yourself? Are you not worthy of your dream job? Are you scared to take that next step? Are you comfortable? I get it, you're probably comfortable because your job that you're currently with, you could be working there for 5, 6, 7 years, and you say, oh, that's not my passion. 8 years, that's not my passion. 9 years, that's not my passion. But why? Why move on? You can move on from that. Is it because you're familiar with the job? You're just comfortable with it? You don't think you're worthy of that new dream job that you always wanted? that next step to growth, why do that to yourself? Why don't you fight for yourself? You deserve that much. I know you deserve it. You deserve to be happy. You deserve to be successful. You don't need to put yourself through this nonsense of working at a job for 20, 30 plus years, and then you grow old, 60, 75 years old, retired, and you look back, you have all this money. Now you don't want to move around because you're old, you're tired, you're slow. You had all this time to be doing something that you actually want to do. Love making money, and you love doing what you're doing. Don't throw your life away. Don't waste your 20s or even your 30s and 40s doing something that you don't even want to do. Stop with the comfort. Stop being comfortable. And stop being comfortable hanging out with people who don't even care for you like that, who don't even like you like that. All they do is gossip behind your back, and do drugs together. Do they actually care for you? Hang out with people who uplift you, who make you feel happy about yourself, who push you to do good, who motivate you. Stop putting yourself through these toxic people in your 20s. Oh, because no, they do care, I'm giving them the benefit of the doubt. Why? No, they don't care. Yeah, I get it. Sometimes people make mistakes, but people repeat what they don't fix. It's all a cycle. They do the same habits. They do the same stuff they be always doing. And nothing's changed. And they expect change. They say they want to change, but they don't make the change and actually do it. They don't change their environment. They don't make sacrifices for their future selves because they don't think they'll get to that age. They don't do the good habits, reading, meditation, cold showers, practicing gratitude. Some people don't even hug their families, express love, spend time with your family, provide for the house. Oh, I don't have time for that. I need to go to this party. I need to go to this bar. Oh, I got time to do that. But you don't have time to sit for an hour, maybe the whole night, your whole Saturday night, to spend time with your family. Cherish them. Love them. Is this not, it's not good enough? It's not good? Is it lame to you guys? Because you have so much time to go to this party. And I'm not saying parties is not, all bad and stuff like that. You can go to bars and stuff like that, Life is too short. I get that. But don't treat parties as a habit. It should be every now and then. Have a balance between the two of your party life. Have a balance. Take that as a treat every now and then. And when you go to these parties and you're in these bars and stuff like that, ask yourself, these choices will come to you. These drugs, the marijuana, the alcohol, and all that stuff, the smoking. You have to ask yourself, when that decision comes to you, will this help me? Will this help me be a better person? Will my future self thank me for doing this? Because these choices will come to you. And you have the option to say yes or no. Because your habits, your lifestyle, that's what builds yourself up. That's what determines your 30s and 40s. That's what sets up your life, your future. When I was 19, 20, I used to smoke marijuana every single day. Going to a job that I didn't even like. Waking up from that bed with no ambition, no goals, nothing to strive for. I was miserable. But I knew one time when I was smoking and I was making bad decisions, I was drinking and driving and stuff like that. I was making reckless decisions. And I woke up. I became aware of my decisions, my choices, my lifestyle. And I didn't want that life for myself. So I knew I had to change. In the beginning of 2020, I said to myself, Mother, I'm going to change. I'm going to change for myself. And I'm going to win. I'm going to be successful. And I turned my life around. I started doing research. I started learning about ways to improve yourself. Meditation, reading, cold showers, writing down your goals. Goal setting is very important because I want my future self to thank me for this because I know I deserve it. So I'm just asking you guys, I'm just telling you guys that make sure you guys made the right decision for yourself. Be aware of your choices when you do these things. What's very important is goal setting. I write down my goals every year. Obviously, you really can't see it though, but I do something where I break it down, self and career, and stuff like, let go of overthinking, / stop procrastination, join a spiritual club, join running events, being consistent with my daily workouts. And I do my career where it's like, I want to reach 5,000 to 10,000 subs on YouTube, save more money, build multiple streams of income or freelancing, be monetized on YouTube, just stuff like that. And it doesn't even have to be a big goal. It can be a short, simple, small goal. Like, I want to learn 5 recipes within 1 month, Why don't you do that? It doesn't have to be a big goal. That's actually a good habit, because once you learn a nice cooking recipe, you can oh man, this actually tastes good. It's organic, it's healthy. I'm not wasting money going to fast food restaurants. It's healthy. I save a lot of money. So I can do it again. I can do it again. I can pick up this one. I can pick up this recipe. I learned 2, I learned 3, I learned 4. Next thing you're cooking at home. Now you know how to cook. You're making goals for yourself. You're making new habits for yourself, for the future, and your future self will thank you for this. You owe it to yourself to see yourself past that finish line. To go inside your house, telling your family that you made it. Making your family so happy and proud that you made it. You made the right decisions for yourself. You're a successful young man. A successful young guy that knows his values, that knows his morals, that know he can strive for greatness, to be successful. Because your future self, you're living your future self now. That is delayed gratification. Instant gratification of smoking, pornography. That's like short-term pleasure. It's good in the moment, but when you think about it, what will it do to me the next week, the next year, if I keep indulging these habits all the time, versus going to the gym, meditating, showing gratitude, writing down your goals. That's delayed gratification. And then when you build those habits up, you're going to feel better and better, because that will level you up. Going to the gym, working out, that's something that I love doing. Maybe you guys can give it a try. Give it a try. Write down your goals. Write down any type of goal. Write it down on a piece of paper. Take a snapshot of it. Take a screenshot of it. And have it. And also good is a daily routine. A daily routine structured my life. It kept me organized. And it made it easier on my days. Like, having a daily routine, it made it easier on my days. I wake up at 7 o'clock, right? I do my prayer. I do my meditation. I do my journaling. I go to the gym at 8 o'clock for an hour. I come home at 9 o'clock. I take a shower. And then I head to work. You have structure. You're organized. And once you build that structure, and once you build your daily routine, and once you stick to that daily routine, it's going to become easier and easier and easier, because you're accustomed to it. And you can build upon that. And you're setting yourself up for success, because you have structure. You have a sense of direction. And I'm not saying, oh, you're going to be better than anyone else or above anyone else. I'm not saying that. But you're going to be ahead of the curve. You're going to be ahead of the game, because you know what to do at such a young age. And again, your future self will thank you for it. I know you guys have what it takes. I believe in you. But the thing is, you have to believe in yourself. Set up a good example for your kids. Set up a good example for yourself. Love, hope, peace.